My name is Mr. Tenywa Constant. I am the treasurer of Nsambya Parish and the Sabakristo of Myenga Parish. So we have been sent here by the executive and the parish priest to tell our people what is happening in Nsambya these days. Planning a fundraising drive on 27th of May, which is Saturday. That drive is to support the construction of a commercial building, which had been planned earlier in 2020, but it has taken off this year from January up to now. Work has already begun with a budget of 2.8 billion shillings. Out of the 2.8 billions, Parish had already saved some money which we began with. We are also doing some borrowing from the bank to the tune of 1.5 billion. We are now looking for 1.3 billion from our parishioners and our supporters. This building will be a milestone in improving the finances of the parish. And the parish has really enlarged because we accommodate many priests and workers there. But given the nature of the income, we thought that when this building is done, it will make a relief from our parishioners. Our sub-parishes do contribute a percentage to the parish, but with the completion of the commercial building, they also get a relief and they will do other developments in their sub-parishes. So we have divided methods and means. For example, we have involved all the Catholics in the parish and from the sub-parishes. These Catholics have been mobilized, they have been given envelopes, and these envelopes, they are coming back with some money. As we talk, there have been a lot of support and contribution. The climax of this fundraising will be on Saturday, 27th, when the Archbishop of Kampala, Archdiocese, will come to preside over that fundraising drive. We have invited many people, men of goodwill, Catholics and non-Catholics, who can support this cause. And we hope that we shall be able to cover what we are looking for. The construction is done in phases, and the funding is also done in phases. And so far, the ground clearance, the slab, that is the slab level up to the first floor, is already in progress. So by the time we finish this fundraising, we shall be able to proceed up to the last floor without problems. What we are looking at is that all the due diligence of the building has been done. Remember, we are supposed to go through the KCCA procedures. That one is done. Remember, our architecture and structure plans have been approved by Kampala Capital Authority. We have our consultants, and we have a contractor who has gone through the procedures of procurement to succeed to be the one to construct that building, Jeffcon Construction. So we are set with all the due diligence done. We don't expect any misnomers in this activity. Therefore, we call upon our people, wherever they are, in sub-parishes, in Nsambya, in the government, the politicians, the business people, to come together on that day and support this cause. Mass will begin at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the Archbishop will preside over. After Mass, we shall go to our tents and start the fundraising drive. We hope that by 2 o'clock we shall be done. So we shall not have a lot of time to waste there. Something small shall be give our people to bite, so that those with diabetes and the other ulcers don't collapse. So we shall therefore be waiting, and all the priests in Nsambya Parish are involved, The executive, we are together. Kampala Archdiocese as a team, the Kampala Archdiocese Land Board is with us. And we also thank them really for the support, because they were able to give us whatever we needed, the mortgage, the titles, the authority, everything they gave us, even the contribution. They have also contributed. We also thank the communities around in Nsambya Parish, like the Secretariat has contributed some money for us. The communities, the Mill Hill, the Holy Cross, and the Holy Cross, yes, the Holy Cross family, and all the schools, the sisters, convents, every community in Nsambya, we thank them, and we wish that we shall be with them on Saturday, 27th, 2023, to continue with this program. We as leaders of Nsambya Parish, we shall not disappoint you. We shall definitely live with what our plan. We shall work within our plan and within the budget. The budget for the building was well sought, and the contractor went through the bidding process, which had also financial aspect. And we went through all step by step with technical people. Because as a parish, we also have our technical advisors who are engineers in construction. So when we got the bids where we don't understand, we refer to our engineers. And Engineer Nkusa and Engineer Karali, Engineer Nkusa Karali and Engineer Kabuye, we thank them very much, because they have been with us, especially to reconcile the prices of the bidder and the reserve price. As a parish, we also had the budget on the reserve price. How much can we spend? So when they make the bid, you never know, the bidders may exaggerate. Therefore, our engineers, Engineer Nkusa, Engineer Karali, and the consultants had to go through and give us a harmonized BOQ, Bill of Quantities, where we based also to budget for the building. We hope that the money we budgeted is enough. If we accomplish it, we shall not go beyond extra. 2.8 billion is enough for the 4 stories we are constructing. In the future, those who will come after us will have the legacy to add on more floors, because the foundation we have made is very strong. It can accommodate up to 8 floors. But for us, given the resources, and for the first time in the history of Nsambya to have such a magnificent building, we hope we shall stop at 4 floors. But I really want to thank our parish priest, Father Semanda, for the big heart he has been having for Nsambya Parish. If you look at the buildings on this hill, most of them were left by the colonial, our white fathers. But the 8 years we have been with him, he has been able to do some changes, and also to save money, because for the first time we saved money to the tune of 250 million, which we used to begin the groundbreaking. It is not that he had nothing to do with it, because there are so many priests who have been in Nsambya and they have never had such. But he called the committee and said, here we are with this saving, use it. And then we came up with that plan. So we thank him for the big plan. He has a big heart. As you know, priests, they just pass through. Today is here, tomorrow is somewhere else. But the fact that he has been able to work with us and also give us chance to serve our people, we promise that we shall not disappoint them. All the money will do the purpose it has been collected for. We don't expect any diversion. And here I'm talking as the parish treasurer and the budget expert who look at the budgeting process and also the implementation. So we don't expect any money to get lost. Whatever will be collected for the construction will do that purpose. Although we also don't expect our people to starve. Definitely we shall be careful to ensure that the parish continue running, at the same time the construction goes on. We have already had so many bidders who want to rent it out. But we hope that the bank will have a corporate branch there. We have a good restaurant. We shall have public halls, a big main hall on the 3rd floor, and some shops. Obviously, we have some bidders who have put in for supermarkets. And given that the other road down is being tarmacked and the population, a supermarket will be very, very vital there, and it will make business. So as we talk, our file is almost full for the people who want to rent that place. Therefore, we shall have a return on our investment in the quickest time possible. As I told you that we were about to celebrate 125 years of Nsambya existence in the year 2020. And what came up in the mind of the leaders and the parish priest was that we should leave a landmark for that celebration. And there was a term which was given to us, Consacrationcio Memory Building. That 125 years is such a very long time for the faith to have been impacted among us. So that's how that building idea came up. That as we celebrate, we should launch that building. But due to COVID-19, in 2020, around the April, August, we were all closed down, and that idea had collapsed. Now that we are free and busy, we thought that we can resurrect our idea still, and we are naming that building 125 years Memorial Commercial Building. 125 years of Nsambya Commercial Building. So that's how the idea came up for it to be implemented. I want to thank Catholic TV for giving us this opportunity to mobilize our people, to call upon all those who are there, members of goodwill, Catholics who really understand that the religion now is not spiritual. We don't live on sacraments alone. We need to be, it is both divine and spiritual. Nsambya Parish will host the fundraising drive. We shall be within our gardens. Nsambya, we shall not pray from the church because we expect a large number of people. But in Zambia, we are privileged to have a nice space and good environment. So we shall have mass outside the church. We shall have good tents and good chairs. We have invited so many people of different classes and different statuses. But our major purpose is to mobilize the funding for the building. We don't mind how much you have, but as you know, the Catholic Church, what makes us strong is working together and also having good leadership, which does not own anything. So we serve for the purpose of the whole community. Therefore, we shall host the function outside in our gardens, and our special guests, chief guests, guests of honors, we are all expecting honorable members of parliament, area members of parliament, for especially marking the east and west. Those ones are there. The mayor has been invited. The speaker of parliament has been invited. And we don't mind whether he delegates or she comes. We shall be grateful for their support to the Catholic Church. We hope that when we are done, then we shall make a very big function to celebrate. This time we shall not be calling you for, for money, but we shall calling you to enjoy and celebrate and have the building commissioned. They should not forget the day. It is 27th of May. It will be a Saturday beginning at 10 a.m.